We're having a messy art week at our house this week. Today we're doing race painting. So I set up a little ramp. We happen to have like a huge notebook of paper. But if you don't have this, you can use a roll of paper that you set up over a chair or a table or something else. And a second piece of paper on the ground to catch the drips. Over here we got our neon paints today because they sounded like fun. We watered them down and we're gonna use eyedroppers. Of course, my kids are so super into art, so we have all the art supplies. We have eyedroppers that match paint, but you can use medicine eyedroppers. You can use a straw that you plug the end on and squeeze paint up. The boys picked their colors. Here, careful not to knock over your cups. They filled their eyedroppers. They picked a spot on their paper. When I say go, they're gonna give it a squeeze. You guys have to start at the top so it's fair. Okay, so Emmett, you start right here. Kieran in the middle right here. Dylan over here. And we'll see if it makes it down to the bottom and whose is the fastest. Are you ready? Set, squeeze. Oh, almost there. I think Emmett's made it to the bottom first. Who's gonna be second? Green and pink look like they're stuck. You guys can get another squirt. Oh, don't go yet. Race number 2. Emmett, what color did you pick? Kieran, what color did you pick? Dylan, what color did you pick? All right, ready, set, go. Oh, Kieran, you just squirted it on my foot.
Hey, at least there's still one.
I don't know if that's winning.
No, look, it's at the end. I'm second.
If I had to pick a category to put this project in, it would probably be fine motor, because squeezing the eyedroppers is great for hand and finger strength and hand-eye coordination, timing if you're waiting to race. It's messy art week at our house. Today we're doing scooter board painting. You're gonna need large pieces of paper or rolls of paper, skateboards, scooter boards, scooters, bikes, whatever you want. So I've laid out the paper. We have it kind of bolted down with some rocks. The kids each picked their own colors and we set up their scooter boards ready to go, okay? You guys are gonna wanna take off your shoes. And they can either choose to sit, kneel, or lay down on their bellies on the scooter board. And they're just gonna scooter their way through the paint. If your hands get in it, that's okay. If your feet get in it, that's okay. Try not to get your clothes in it if you can, but it is messy art week, so go ahead. When you get to the end, just turn around and go back. Go, Emmett, go, Dylan. Push, there you go. This is great for core strength, back and neck strength, overall coordination. Great proprioceptive input through the hands because they're pulling backwards. And it's just fun. The driveway's on a little bit of a slant, so uphill's a little harder. Uh-oh, careful, Emmy. Someone's got painted feet. Kids are adding more paint. You can tell which one likes to get messy, which one doesn't, and which one is the daredevil. We're doing wet chalk painting. So all you need to do is get your driveway wet or your sidewalk, your deck, whatever you can chalk on. Get it wet. Puddles are good. Puddles are fun. And then we're just gonna use some chalk and color. Dylan, don't start yet, baby. Color in the wetness. When you use chalk on a wet driveway, or even if you dip chalk in a bucket of water and then draw on a dry surface, it changes the hand feel of the chalk. It comes out much thicker and almost like a paste. You don't get that scraping resistance that you get on chalk on a dry surface. But it's still a sensory input because it doesn't feel like anything that you normally get to experience when writing or drawing. There definitely is a texture. Plus, the kids might get their hands wet. They may spray each other with the hose like mine did. And then actually, puddles. So this spot in our driveway is not the greatest. It's a dip and it collects water. We just filled it with clean water. And puddles are awesome because it gets all swirly and you can get your hands wet. So if we were to mix two colors in here, Emmett, you want to put a different color in here next to my yellow? What do you think is going to happen? Can you swirl it here? Are they blending together, the yellow and the orange? Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. So very simple, but I encourage you all to try wet chalk drawing this summer.